Hi guys, how you all doing? I hope that you are having a lovely day or have had a lovely day, depending on what time you watch the video. I hope that you're still managing to keep well and keep positive, considering the president didn't really say much in his speech. So we'll just have to see how it all goes. But I hope you guys are doing as well as you possibly can, keeping yourselves active, trying to keep the minds healthy, and feeding those bodies nice and healthy too. So, yeah, cool. Let's get on with today. I am going to focus a bit more on legs and glutes today. So let's stand up and start with some lovely good old squats. All right, let's get up. I'm going to do my squat from the side just so that you can get a better visual. All right, so you're going to have your feet a little wider than your fist distance apart. So just find a bit of a comfortable stance for you. Then I want you to have your feet, if you can, have your feet straight in front of you. But if you naturally have a little bit of an outward rotation in your legs, then have a slight outward rotation in your feet. We want to rather have the legs track in an aligned way, but in a manner that's comfortable to move. All right, so have those feet ready. We're standing nice and tall. We inhale. Exhale, dropping the pelvis back. You can bring the arms out in front of you if you need the assistance, because it adds a little bit of a weight distribution to help you stay balanced. Make sure the weight is in the heels of your feet so we can reduce the strain on the knees. Then we drive up through the heels and we squeeze the glutes at the top. All right, so let's go again. Let's change our breathing. Let's inhale to drop back. Exhale, drive up and squeeze the glutes. Inhale, dropping back for 3. Weight in the heels. Exhale, drive up through the heels and squeeze those glutes. Inhale, dropping back for 4. Exhale, drive up through the heels and squeeze the glutes. Feel like you're really driving up from the back of those legs. Inhale, dropping down. Exhale, drive up and squeeze. Inhale, down. Weight in the heels, back nice and straight. Exhale, drive up and squeeze. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, driving up and squeezing. And last one, we inhale back down. Now we're going to pulse ourselves towards the floor. So let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive up through the heels and squeeze those glutes at the top. So, I'm a little bit out of breath. My goodness. Okay. So we're going to drop back down into our squat. We're going to hold that position and get a little bit of ankle work. So those quads are going to burn a little bit. Okay. So, inhale to drop back down into your squat. Find a comfortable place for your squat. Now, you're going to shift the weight forward onto the heels, onto the toes, and lift the heels up, and then lower the heels down. But I want the upper body to stay steady and still, so it's movement in the hips, knees, and ankles only. We're not lifting the whole body as we're going up and down on our toes. Right, and let's go. Exhale onto the toes. Inhale to lower the heels down. Exhale onto the toes. Inhale, heels down. 2 more. Exhale up. Control the movement with the heels. Last one. Woo! Lower the heels down and drive up through the heel and squeeze the glutes at the top. Yeah. My quads felt that. Don't know about yours. Okay, so let's now change it up a little bit. We're going to work the outside of the glutes a little bit and stabilize beautifully with the opposite hip. So, stand with your feet roughly fist distance apart. This time have your feet parallel so the toes are facing forward. Whew. Sorry guys, very out of breath. I'm not 100% sure why. Okay. Soft knees so they're not locked. Shift all of your weight into your left foot. Get that left glute firing. So we're going to just lift and hover the right foot off of the floor. Now when you do so, make sure you haven't collapsed into your left hip. All right, so we're still lengthening tall out of that left hip. We hover the right foot off the floor. Now the upper body stays dead still, so you can place your hands on your hips. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, take your right leg out to the side. But watch the hips. Make sure as you're lifting the leg, the hips are not rotating backwards. That right hip must stay exactly where it is. And we keep the upper body straight. So the upper body doesn't hinge sideways with that leg. Okay, so the leg is hovering. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, take that leg out and away. And inhale back in. So this is where our pelvic stability comes in. We're mimicking the sideline work on the floor. We're now just doing it in standing to challenge our upper body stability. And we're giving that left hip some nice stabilization work. We exhale out, inhale in. So you take that leg as far out as you can, keeping the rest of the body nice and still. All right, and let's go again. Exhaling out. Inhaling in, we still soften that left knee for me. So that left glute is doing a lot of work while stabilizing. Good, and we're keeping that right hip steady and forward. 2 more. You should feel that right glute working nicely because we're isolating that movement with keeping the rest of the body still. And lower that foot down. Shake those legs out. So, if you struggled with your balance on that one, when you move to the other side, when you bring the leg in, you're welcome to tap the toe on the floor to help you regain your balance, and then out again and back in. But only if you need to, not because you want to. All right, cool. Okay, so soft knees, hands on the hips. We put all the weight in the right foot. We lift the left foot off of the floor. Okay, now check your hips. That left hip needs to stay steady and where it is. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, take that leg out and away. Inhale to bring it in. Exhaling out and inhaling in. Make sure that upper body stays nice and steady for me. We're just moving that leg. Make sure that left hip is nice and steady as well, facing forward. Beautiful. Good. Make sure that right knee is still nice and soft, so we're working the right hip. That right glute is nice and engaged. And we're still just gently lifting the leg out and away. And let's go for 3 more. Exhale out. Use the exhale to engage that core. And for 2. And last one for 3. Beautiful. Bring that leg back in. Lower that foot down. And just shake it out a little bit for me. Fantastic. Okay. We're going to go into some lovely sumo squats. So get those quads ready. Take the feet out as wide as you can, well, pretty wide, all right? So as we bend down, I don't want the knees to be popping over the feet, all right? So take the feet wide, have the toes kicked outwards for me. We're standing nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the hips. Drop the pelvis down. But now we're literally sliding the body down as if it's sliding down a wall. There's no hinging the upper body forward. We have a nice straight spine. Tuck the pelvis gently so we're in that neutral pelvis. All right. And we straighten those legs and squeeze the glutes. So again, nice straight back. And inhale, slide yourself down the wall. Tuck in that pelvis. Exhale, drive up through the feet and squeeze your glutes. And let's go again. Inhale, dropping down. Exhale, driving up and squeezing those glutes. Inhale, dropping down. Exhale, drive up and squeeze the glutes. Make sure we keep that beautiful straight spine as we lower down. Exhale, up and squeeze. Good. We hold down now. We've drawn our back down the wall, so we up straight with our spine. We now keep the upper body steady. Lift the right heel off the floor. Inhale to lower the right heel down. Exhale, left heel up. Inhaling down. And again, exhale, lifting up. Inhaling down. Exhale, left heel up. Inhale down. Now we're going to do both heels at the same time. Exhale, lifting onto the toes. Inhale, lowering down. Again, just movements in the hips, knees, and ankles. Exhale, lifting up. And inhale down. If you keep the knees and hips steady, when you lift on the heels, the whole body's going to lift. We're working at keeping that upper body steady. 2 more. Exhale, lifting onto those heels. Inhale down. And last one, exhale, lifting up. Woo! Control down. Straighten those legs. Shake it all out for me. Very, very warm legs I do have. I hope you do too. But I hope that the body's still feeling good. Okay. We're now going to drop down onto the mat. Whew, all right. Let's go into all fours for me, please. All right. So if the wrists are sore, make lovely fists. Okay. Have the hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Now, to get our start position, we push the floor away. Lengthen long out of our head. And we have a slight arch in our lower back. Hold for your inhale. Exhale. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Ribs are laced and lengthen your left leg out and away. We tap the toe on the floor for me. All right. Now, keep that pelvis steady, steady, steady. We inhale. Exhale. Straight leg. Lift the leg up to the ceiling. Only as high as you can, keeping your pelvis steady. Inhale to lower and tap the toe on the floor. Exhale, lifting for 2. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to lift for 3. Inhale, lowering down. And last one, lengthening through the leg to assist in lifting. Now hold the leg up. Bending that knee for me and flex the ankle of that foot. All right, we're now going to pulse our foot up to the ceiling. Again, keep that pelvis beautifully steady. So tuck a little bit in that pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, press the foot up for 1. Inhale down. And for 2. Inhale down. And for 3. Good. Keep the core working beautifully. Keep the shoulders down low for 4. We then hold, straighten the leg and the toe. Then bend the knee and bring the leg back in for me. All right. Now we're going to do some nice side kicks. Again, keep that pelvis beautifully steady with the floor. So that left hip ain't lifting. All right. We want to try and isolate the movement in the hip so that we can increase our mobility in there and strengthen at the same time. So we keep the knee bent. We're pushing the floor away. Pull those shoulders down and out of the ears. Lengthen beautifully through that spine. We inhale. Exhale. We take that left leg out to the side. Left hip stays at the same height from the floor. Inhale, bring that knee in. Exhale, open the knee out and away. Inhale in. So that pelvis does not move at all. Exhale, leg out to the side. Inhaling back in. And for 4, exhale out. Pull that navel in. And inhale in. And for 5, exhale out. And inhale back in. Use your pelvic floor. Use the navel to spine to help keep you steady. Inhale back in for 6. We push back into our rest position. Just to get off of those wrists for a second or 2. Roll them out a little bit for me, please. All right. So let's come back up onto our hands. We're going to do the other side now. We push the floor away. We pull the shoulders down. Slight arch in the back. Inhale to prepare. Lengthen beautifully out of the crown of your head. Exhale, lengthen your right leg, toe pointing, take it behind you. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, lengthen and lift the leg, tucking the pelvis. And inhale to lower down. Exhale, lengthening and lifting for 2. And inhale down. Exhale to lengthen and lift for 3. Keep that leg straight, keep the pelvis beautifully steady. Those hips are parallel and the same distance away from the floor. Exhale, lift for 4. Hold there. We bend the knee. We flex the foot. We keep the right hip facing the floor. Inhale to prepare. We're still pushing floor away with the arms. Exhale to press the foot up to the ceiling, tucking that pelvis. Inhale to release. Exhale for 2. And inhale, release. Exhale for 3. Inhale, release. And last one. Exhale for 4. Pause there. Straighten that leg out and away. Bend the knee to bring the leg back in. All right, we're going to swap sides now. We're going to change exercises now. We're still pushing the floor away. Lengthen the tall through the crown of the head. Now, keep that right hip steady. There's no moving it away from the floor. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Take that right leg out to the side. Keep the right hip steady. And inhale to bring it back in. You should feel you're putting your more pressure through the right hand and left knee. So stabilize beautifully through those 2 points as we exhale out for 2. Inhale in. Exhale out for 3. Inhale in. Exhaling out for 4. Inhale in. We've got 2 more. Get that navel pulled in. Pelvic floor pulled up. And exhale out for 6. Beautiful. Bring that leg back in. Pushing back into your rest position again to just get off of those wrists for me there. Fantastic. All right. We're now going to lay on our backs so that we can get some nice juicy work going with our pelvic curls. All right. So let's lay down on our backs. Have your feet relatively close to your sit bones, but I want you to have your feet and knees together for me. We're going to move the feet into 3 different direct positions, so that we can work around the whole gluteal area, the whole bum area, not just one specific area, okay? All right, so arms down by the sides of the body. We're in our beautiful neutral pelvis, so hip bones and pubic bone parallel to the floor. Ribs are laced and pressing down into the mat. Having these 2 in your neutral position means that the spine is in its neutral position with its natural curves. So arms down by the sides of the body, knees and feet together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, scoop the navel, tuck the pelvis using abdominals. Then engage into the legs, peel the spine up and off of the mat for me. You only go as high as you can. If you tighten the hips, you're not necessarily going to be able to come that high. Keep the ribs laced, working towards a straight line from knees, hips to shoulders, all right? Now, hold the pelvis up where it is. Inhale to open the knees out to the side, so we're working the outside area of our glutes. And we exhale to squeeze those inner thighs together. We inhale to open out to the side. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs. Keep your pelvis at a consistent height. Make sure we're tucking in that pelvis. And those ribs are beautifully laced for me. So the only things moving are the legs. All right, so we're going to do 2 more. Good. Inhale to open out to the side. Exhale, squeezing in. And last one. Inhale, open out to the side. We squeeze those inner thighs together. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, sink in the chest. Gently rolling down through the spine. 1 vertebra at a time, returning to neutral. Now just hug the knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side for me, just so we can release the back if it did get involved. I'm hoping that it didn't. All right, let's place the feet back onto the floor. We're now going to go into our fist distance apart. So the feet are together. Open the toes to make a little V with the feet. And then we open the heels to match those toes. And we usually end up in our fist distance apart, okay? Knees and feet in that position. We inhale to prepare. Heels are relatively close to the sit bones. Exhale to scoop the navel, tuck the pelvis. Peel the spine off of the mat as we rise up into our pelvic curl. We've got knees, hips, and shoulders in a straight line. So those ribs are laced, heels pulling in gently. We're now going to do little pulses with the pelvis, all right? So inhale, lowering slowly, just a little bit. Exhale, really tuck the pelvis as we lift up. We inhale to go down. Exhale, tuck the pelvis and lift. Watch that rib cage. Make sure it stays nice and laced. And we're gently drawing the heels in towards those sit bones throughout the movement. And we go again. Inhale down, exhale, lifting up. And we go for another one. Exhale up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale down, exhale, lifting up. 2 more. So we're really tucking and feeling those glutes firing while we're doing this. And last one. Exhale up. Beautiful. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, roll down through that spine gently, 1 vertebra at a time. Fantastic. All right. Now we're going to take the feet wide. We're going to take the feet almost as wide as the mat for me, okay? All right, so you can have your toes ever so slightly sticking outwards now because the knees are no longer in a straight line. They're also sticking outwards now, so we're going to keep that alignment there. We inhale to prepare. Heels are relatively close to the sit bones. We're still in the neutral pelvis, ribs laced. And exhale, scoop the navel, tuck the pelvis, and peel the spine off of the mat. And feel how we're squeezing the outside of the gluteals, the glutes now. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, scoop the navel, rolling down through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Lovely. And let's go again. Inhaling. Exhale, scoop the navel, tuck the pelvis. Draw the heels in towards those sit bones and keep the ribs beautifully laced. Hold for that inhale and exhale, lowering down through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. So the first one we did got those inner thighs working and opened up the hips. And let's go again. Exhale, scooping, tucking, lifting. The second one we had our beautiful alignment, straight legs, really getting into those big gluteus maximuses. Inhale and exhale to lower down. Now with the legs open wider, we're going to work a little bit more. I'm hoping into our gluteus medius, which helps to stabilize the legs. And let's go last one, exhaling. Sorry, it helps to stabilize the knees. All right, hold for the inhale. Exhale to lower down through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. All right. Now we're going to just get a lovely figure 4 stretch to open up those glutes a little bit. Bring the feet back to fist distance apart. Cross the right leg over the left leg like a gentleman. Then we feed the right hand between the legs, left hand on the outside of the leg, and then we grab the thigh of the left leg, pull the leg in towards you. Now make sure your tailbone is still heavy and down to the floor. Don't lift the pelvis off the floor to try and get the legs as close to you as possible. All right, so tailbone heavy. You can put your right elbow on your right thigh to push the right knee out and away as you pull that left leg in. And we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing, and then we're going to swap sides. Left leg over the right, sitting like a gentleman. Left hand through the thighs, right hand on the outside. Grab your right thigh, pull the leg in towards you. Left elbow can press against your left thigh. Tailbone heavy to the floor. It's going to increase your stretch. And pull gently in towards you. And we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing the leg back to the floor. Unwrapping your left leg. Roll onto your left hand side, pushing the floor away to come up into a seated position. And voila. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a leg and glute session today. Not so much a hip opening session. I hope you enjoyed the squats. The squats really do get pretty much everything from the waist down. And then we got some nice specific glute exercises with the rest of the mat work. All right, guys. I hope you have a lovely evening. Cheers.